this is what we're going to start with. This is another version of Hate Birds, which we kind of played a blue-white not too long ago. But my goal is to try and do my best to attack the popular decks, specifically Eldrazi, by playing White Orchid Phantom and main deck Ghost Quarters alongside Aven Mind Sensor. Aven Mind Sensor obviously shuts down Scape Shift, and, you know, like the tutors that Val combo plays and stuff. So I think I just really want to play Aven Mind Sensor. I'm real hyped about that. But yeah, I wanted to play Awestruck Signet as a nice, like, one drop that scales as we play the rest of our things. And then I'm also playing Momo Friendly Flyer because we're kind of like that Hate Bear shell. So we're also playing Redain. Honestly, more so for the backside. Like, it's pretty good against Eldrazi for, like, non-creature spells. Blah, kinda, like Kozilek, Scape Shift, kind of whatever. But the backsource also shuts down Val combo because every time they pin you, it just results in 0, right? You prevent 1 of that damage, which is pretty hot. Clarion Conqueror is obviously just really good. It does affect our Judge's Familiar, but that's basically it. Mind Sensor is a 2/1 that shuts down search effects, and then we're playing Archon of Emeria to help beat up combo, and then obviously non-basic lands like Eldrazi stuff enters tapped. In terms of flex slots, we have 3 Rally the Wings, because I feel like we're going to get to a point where we have a few flyers, but we need to, like, actually close out the game. So I'm going to try 3 of these to just untap and swing in. We're also playing a single Mana Tithe, just to fuck with people. And then I'm trying a couple of Makti and Itla to help against, like, Affinity. I don't know. It's just a decent flyer at 2 mana, along with some fragments to keep the removal up and a little bit of interaction there. Because we're mono white, we do get to play, like, Air Temple, Cave of the Frost Dragon, a couple of Donjo. And then I'm playing 4 Razorgrass Ambush again as additional interaction. And then Plum never knows what to do with the sideboard. But we're playing a couple Path, Needles, Rest in Peace as Graveyard Hate, Hushbringers against Assorted Things, Thraven Charm, some Aven Interrupters, and Guardian of Faith, which we've never actually played, but I want to try it out because it seems sick. But rather simple sideboard, but we usually change this as we go depending on what we face. Now, I'm a little worried about auras. I don't think we have much game against them besides, like, fragmenting them or trying to, you know, Judge's Familiar, whatever we can, like, really early. It helps that, like, things enter tapped, but I don't think we really have any game against them at the moment. So, we'll see how we do. We're going to send it and go from there. We're going to keep this. So you can lock people out of the game. Plus, we have opposition. We have opposition agent, obviously. And that puts you into mono black. I wish we had Leonin Arbiter. Okay, this organized itself finally. Players can't draw cards, except the enchantments can't draw life, or can't gain life too, which is pretty sweet. And plus, an enchantment's a lot easier to interact with. Harder to interact with. I can't talk today, chat. But that's pretty hot. Alright, opponent plays Dothy Voidwalker. We find a Razorgrass Ambush. I think I'm just gonna play the Archon and swing 2 at the opponent. But, it's funny that through the leak... Didn't they say, like, 80% of the set's already spoiled through the leaks? Which is wild. I mean, we're only, what, a week and a half out? Which isn't that bad, but... Oh my god, chat. Are you excited for this man to crack his Fabled Passage and we're gonna Aven Mind Sensor him? Because I am. He'll probably have a piece of removal, but I'm going to try and do it anyways. Oh! Oh, we're doing it, chat! The pause makes me think he has removal. But we're going to try our darndest. Plus, we get to turn on Signet next turn. Maybe he won't find a land. It'd be real nice if he didn't. Fuck! Ooh, okay. I like that. Let's go Judge's Familiar first. And then I think I want a White Orchid Phantom. And take him off a castle. We'll see if he has another swamp in his top 4. Nice. Swing 6. God, chat, I forgot how fun I used to play like green-white Coco. Aven Mind Sensor is hilarious. Undead Butler. What are we playing Undead Butler for? Oh. Chat, what are we playing against? Alright. We White Orchid and swing in again. Okay. Opponent's playing a little mill action here. So I think we're just going to bring in some Rest in Peace. And then if we assume he's jamming like Shieldred and other such things, I think I want to bring in a Path and a Guardian. I don't think Mac D's very good here. I think I want to drop the Mana Tithe. Clarion Conqueror is probably not as... it's somewhat relevant. We could probably drop a Redain. Maybe drop an Aven Mind Sensor too. Do something like that. Chat, we got him. We got him with the old Mind Sensor Orchid combo. Hell yeah. Alright. Yeah, I'm down to Clown. A couple fragments, a Signet on 1. Anything specific we're excited to build with Orwin so far? I didn't look at the number crunch yet. Opponent plays Void Altar. Thought seizes me. Takes my Mind Center because he doesn't want to get Mind Centered again. Does he have second Thoughtseize? No, just Infernal Grasp. You got it, Super Chief. Play this Momo. Oh, I'm a little excited to play some counter manipulation stuff. We have Vampire Hexmage, but now we're getting like there's that 2-mana 6/6, and there's the is it the 1-mana 7 something? 1-mana 7/7? Are you providing all the opponent is go blank? This man is just all in on the discard plan here. Whenever a creature you control with a counter on it dies, you may return another target permanent card with mana value less than equal to not creature. Do this only once each turn. Interesting. Graveyard Trespasser. That has discard as its thing, right? So I can't. Interesting. He's gonna eat his own thing. And Undead Butler. Blood Gas. Okay, so he's just a mono black shell. Chat, we found second fragment. What are we gonna spin him into? It would suck. I guess we'll do this. Spin him into a Bloodghast. Okay. We got our hand ripped apart. That card's very interesting. You know, I thought he would have a Shieldred, and I was thinking, what if we get Shieldreded immediately after? And chat, wouldn't you know? And now we're just drawing a lot of Momos. I think we got eaten alive here, chat. What should you do with Fiend Artisan? Interesting. It's kind of cool with Bloodghast. I wonder if we should be playing more Path to Exile's main deck as opposed to Fragment if we're playing Mind Sensor. Didn't that come up in something else and they didn't add it? I don't really want a Ghost Quarter yet. Even Mind Sensor. Yeah, chat, we're just dead here. We need to find another... in the cube, yes. You're correct. Okay, so we kind of know what he's doing at this moment. Let's drop... I don't think Rest in Peace is as important as I thought it was. He's just kind of Mono Black Devotion with some graveyard synergies. Where's the Eldrazi deck, chat? We're supposed to be eating Eldrazi for breakfast. Sweet hand if that was a Plains, but it's not. Okay. Turn 1 Momo into turn 2 any of those is pretty hot. Turn 2 Archon. If we don't get Thought Seized. But even then, turn 2 Cleric, yeah, let's Archon. God, Momo's actually kind of nutty. Maybe we should have Mind Censored there. And then set up a White Orchid Phantom. But if he has Thoughtseize... Oh, he does not. Okay. And we find a land. Interesting. Let's just set up Mind Sensor. And see if we can get him next turn. Yeah, I like that card. I'm not sure what I'm going to use it for, but I like it. I gotta imagine it's good in Brawl, right? You can just run mono red and not worry about anything. Okay, opponent Butlers, which is good, which lets us get a Phantom off. Swings at us. Guardian of Faith is pretty hot. Let's see if we can snipe this castle and take him back down to 2. No lands, no lands. Hell yeah, chat. Give me Lean and Arbiter. You cowards. Second Undead Butler. Finds Dothy, Artisan, and then he's just dead to something in the air. To pump our Momo. Swing 8. Very nice, chat. Archon slowed him down quite a bit, actually. I'll take that. I'll take that. Not too shabby. All right, boys. We are 1-0. Off to a strong start. What's that goblin called? I feel like we're going to be, when everything comes out, we're going to be playing a lot of tribal. I think some old stuff. What are the chances we get Spell Stutter Sprite? Oh, there's a new Doran. Doran? Doran. Choose 2. Create a token that's a copy of target merfolk. Creature target players gain lifelink. Target player draws a card. Tap target creature, put a stun card. Hey, that's pretty good, except it's sorcery. But it is a merfolk. It's Kindred. That's pretty good. Cutscene Squelcher, thank you very much. Goblin Sorcerer. I don't know if the ward is that crazy, but it's, I mean, can't be countered 2/2. I don't hate it. There's a lot of fun stuff here. Oh, New Ajani just made Tifkins and stuff, right? This hand is pretty hot, chat. This hand is pretty hot. Even Mind Sensor on 2. Interesting. We're going to play Archon. And just try and keep his lands entering tapped. We don't really know what he's playing. Tifa Lockhart, chat. Oof. I think we're just going to hold up Mind Sensor if he tries to... Well, I guess if he has Vista, he can't crack it anyways. Maybe we should have double signated there. But we'll see. Blossoming defense. We're probably going to take quite a bit here. Okay, he finds that, which is good. Well, not good. But we knew we would have a fetch land of some sort. We're just going to flash in the Mind Sensor anyways. And we find the Ghost Quarter. Interesting. I think I want to fire it off right away. We're going to take him off blue. Or try to. We'll see what this Mind Sensor does for us. Chat, he found a land. You hate to see it. Alright, we're gonna hope he doesn't find anything off the Vista. How? Are we gonna have to block here? Maybe. Does that try to do anything with Grinning Ignis? Grinning Ignis makes what? Red, colorless, colorless, and then it... No, it doesn't. I hope he didn't find a land. Chat, he did not find a land. Love to see it. We find a fragment. And we swing all. And he dies. Okay, cool. I like Thraben Charm. I like Path, even though it's a little silly. I don't hate Haven Interrupter. I don't think we really need to rush on Rally of the Wings either. And MacD, he's what? Is he blue-green? We didn't really find out what he's playing blue for, huh? Grinning Ignis. Three mana, return this creature. So you pay 2, put it on the field. You have to pay... No. You would have to have some sort of mana something. This hand's pretty good. Little tough not having a Path or a Fragment, but we can at least have an Interrupter on deck. We have to wait till, what, turn whatever with that? Because this is only on our turn, right? Yeah. Raven Charm. So we can go MacD Familiar. Swing for 3. We have Charm plus Ambush, but he's gonna at least get 1 counter, probably 2. I'm gonna take that damage. I guess you can put out those, like, you can put out, like, 0/0s and stuff. I'm just trying to hold on to this interrupter, I think. And the charm. Wait, you can put, like, Pelucranos on the field. What's another 0/0? I wish I had a mind sensor right now, but I don't. Luckily, Bristly Bill's kind of slow. Opponent swings at us for 5. Go to 12. Does not have trample, which is good. And we're just gonna pass back. Let's try and fragment it. Oh, I'm sorry. Chat, I messed up. I think that's okay, though. He's at 8, 4, 5, 6. Chat, I done goofed there. I don't know why I didn't play the Razor Grass first. So that I could eat that. Cycle of Renewal. We are going to interrupter that. I will pass. We find a Raven Charm. He's at 8. We're gonna see what he does. Plays a Tifa. Enters tapped. And then hopefully we can just swing in and oh, chat. Very nice. Chat, I'm in. We're gonna Mana Tide someone on turn 1. That's the game plan. What are you showing me here, Brave? Oh, chat. Oh, chat. Play a Mana Rock. Oh, shit. Chat, is it funny to Ghost Order my opponent immediately? No, not yet. We're gonna try and Mana Tide them. When it enters, 3 counters on it. Great. Oh, it's haste. So you get a 3/3 and then interesting K command. I'm gonna Mana Tide that. Get wrecked. That's not bad. Leaves a decent chunk of change behind. Opponent, what are you doing? He plays a green source and Utopia sprawls himself. Chat, I'm gonna blow up Azugud's Labyrinth and see what happens. I hope he just buys back. Okay. We snipe it. Summerwald Beastmaster. 1/1. When it enters battlefield, create a 2/2. Let's try to like what's that other card? Tristani's. What's that card? Tristani's Summoner? Do we have that card? Does the same thing, right? Except it doesn't have the Death Touch clause. It makes like a 1/1 or a 2/2 and a... I didn't know that card wasn't historic either. That's kind of crazy. We're gonna play this Razorgrass Ambush, and then we're gonna play this Clarion Conqueror. And we're gonna swing for 2. Chat, this is the, it is Pioneer. Oh, okay, gotcha. We're kind of still getting eaten alive here. We also didn't get a White Orchid Phantom in our opener, so. We can fragment opponents, Devour. Okay, that was much better. Let's Devour this. Spin him into, I don't know, Micro Spawn or something. Okay. Let's Orchid him. Should we try and take him off green mana completely? I mean, he has cavern. Oh, he found a blue source anyways. We're still having a tough time. Jesus. Yeah, we're getting destroyed. He's got big Ugin, and he has Null Drifter. Jesus Christ, chat. Jesus Christ. We're just dead. Chat. We Ghost Ordered the man. We even Mind Censored the man. We still couldn't do it. Ugin's annoying. I think I want interrupters here. Don't think MacD's very good. Not. We can probably cut a rally. Mana Tithe isn't as good as I want it to be. As is Judge's Familiar. Even Redain's not very good here. What do we don't really, I don't really like Rally so far, and we haven't really seen Redain, but I'm not super sold on that card either. Alright. Awesome. Love that hand. Jesus, chat. What are the chances we find another land? Super high? Super high. I'm here for it. Meat attack into could be a problem for Pioneer as it eats some bands. See that? Chat, we didn't find the second land. We're incredible. We are incredible Badged players. Holy shit, we did it, chat. We did it, folks. We found the White Orchid Phantom. We took our opponent off their soul land. Guess what? We're gonna get Utopia Sprawled. Hell yeah. And then we're gonna get Utopia Sprawled again. Ooh, Momo's kind of hot. Is it crazy to fragment his Utopia Sprawl? That way you can't micro spawn kick. Karn the Great Creator. Hell yeah. Targeting what? Do we want to take care of his cavern? I don't even know what this does. Play lands from your graveyards? Oh, he is playing at wastes. we'll kill Karn. We'll swing at him. He's at what, 5 mana? And dead to us playing a single creature. Now he's at 6. Conduits. Plays a temple and dies. Okay. Condo of Worlds is a very interesting tech piece for him. I think we're just gonna send it same way. If we could have another Orchid start like that, that'd be great. I would like that very much. I haven't been very impressed by any of the elementals so far. I really wanted to play Flamekin Harbor, like, interesting. There's not really a lot of hate here. We do have Mind Sensor, and we're gonna try it, chat. I don't love it. That might be on me for not keeping a hand. Chalice on 1. Yeah, that's a good one. Ooh, Frost Dragon. Mono Black Devotion. Jay's gonna get us this game. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it, chat. He was too scared of the Mana Tithe. One would burn spell on a land tutor. Is it burn spell and a land tutor? Oh. Chalice on 2. Yeah, you got it. We kind of sided out all our 2-drops besides ambush, but that's okay. But our opponent is just ramping freely here. You know, I say that, and then are we gonna get Udined next turn? I feel like we are. We also might get K commanded here. Udin, just to kill our Clarion Conqueror. Well, we can flash in Aven Mind Sensor and then play second Conqueror and at least take him off, whatever. But he's just gonna immediately cast things, right? Kind of sucks. Yeah, he plays an All Drifter, exiles the Conqueror. I think this one's more on me for not keeping a very hate heavy hand. We're just dead. Rip Reno, chat. Okay, we know we are soft to Chalice, which we kind of figured, but Chalice isn't as common in those decks. But that's all right, boys. On to the next one. 2-1. Funeral room, chat. We got a funeral room. All right, this hand does something. Double Signet into a Mind Sensor is pretty hot. Also, are we sold on Ghost Quarter or over like Field of Ruin or Demolition Field? Because I'm not. Maybe I am. Opponent, turn 1, does nothing. Turn 2, we're going to play this second Signet. Gonna kill our first one. Indeed. Oh, bounce it. Okay. Oh. Chat, I should have played it again. I was clicking on the other screen. High Noon? That's my kind of card. Oh, he's playing Tamio, chat. You. How come we don't face any of the decks we want to face? What's going on with that, boys? What is going on with that? Do we just want to hold up this Mind Sensor? I think we do. Razor Grass is pretty good, too. Do you ever say I just walked away? I will always love you. I'm gonna flash this in now. Just to be annoying. Oh, yes, Vibrance. Right, double red deals 3, double green. It tutors for any land? Did not realize that one. We're gonna try and play this Clarion Conqueror and get it quellered. Hopefully he doesn't find a land. Nice. Yeah, I think we'll get Boggle in Historic. And we already have Ledgewalker, right? Opponent's drawing 2, discarding 2. Hopefully I can get this second Clarion going. He wouldn't be playing like Force. Do they play Force Spike? I don't think they do. No. Beautiful. And we turn off. That card's pretty sweet. I'm interested to see how those play out. The incarnation elementals. They're cool. But are they gonna get the same like shenanigans as everything else does? Second Mind Sensor. Let's swing all here. We have Rally the Wings if he decides to do something. Chat, we got him at his own game. Got him at his own game. All right. What do we also have the Lion Umbra is. Most of his things are ETB effects, yes? Yeah. We're gonna bring in Hushbringer, Path to Exile. Thraben Charm. What's bad here? If we're bringing in our own Hushbringers, we probably don't want to have... I don't think Phantom's as important. Probably drop a Rally. Maybe drop a Redain. I just want to say I will always love you. This matchup's kind of fun. Because we're like a version of what they're doing, but we're not. You know what I mean? Chat, do you want to listen to New Year, New You? That was a good draw. We're going to play Momo. Let's see if we get High Noon immediately. Ooh, that's good for us. Nothing to do there. Hopefully we can play this Archon immediately. Oh, Hushbringer is even better, baby. Turns off his spell quellers. Oh, whoops, I don't want to do that. Let's play our Archon. Hold up path. Praven. It's crack-a-lack, my man. He could have, what, Into the Floodmaw? He plays High Noon. In response, I'm going to exile his Interrupter. Give him another land, which is fine. If he wants to spend a turn to High Noon or Hushbringer, I think that's okay. Pretty good. We're 2-1. Tried to build something that could hate on Eldrazi, and then we lost to Eldrazi. Yeah, we've been talking about some spoilers and whatnot. What were we just talking about? Some of the incarnations and stuff. We're just gonna swing all here, right? And then we're just gonna rally. He takes a lot. Goes to 5. We kill everything, and now we're just chilling. We talked about incarnations. We were talking about the Meek attack. That card's pretty cool. Trying to figure out what we can jam it into. Or what we can jam into Meek attack, I should say. Alright. Even Mind Sensor off the top is pretty hot. Like I said, opponent does have High Noon here. I think we're going to swing Archon plus this because I want to keep the Hushbringer around. Yeah. I'm glad we did that. So, the cool thing is, if he wants to block Momo, we can flash in Mind Sensor. Oh no, he's just going to trade out the Archon. Okay. I'll play Mind Sensor. Anything good? There's like that World Shaper Devourer. There's Frozen was linked in some stuff. Tristani's, or not Tristani's Summoner. What was that other one? There's like a Beastmaster, which is like a 1/1 for 7 mana that makes like a 2/2, a 3/3, and a 4/4 when it enters. And then gives all your tokens Death Touch. Wow, chat. We kind of just steamrolled High Noon. That was pretty good. Last game here, we got Momo into turn 2 Archon, so I'm feeling pretty confident. And then after this, I don't know what we're going to play. Opponent plays turn 1 Hierarch. I kind of just want to fragment that instead. Turn 2 Rumble. We find Cord. Oh, chat. You bet your ass we're going to find an Aven Mind Sensor. We're going to find one. But yeah, did you see the Maryland enchantment? Chat, we found it. The one, so players can't gain life, can't draw cards, and then each player tutors and pays 3 life each turn. We can play that with Aven Mind Sensor, so they can only tutor from the top 4. I know people are going to play it with do we have opposition in Historic, or am I crazy? It's legal in Historic, right? Oh, that's annoying. Grist is annoying. What are we playing against Yogg right now? What are we playing against? Clarion Conqueror, I fucking love you. But yeah, playing like black-white Maryland sounds pretty cool. We don't have, whatchamacallit? We don't have Lean and Arbiter, unfortunately. I still want Spellstutter Sprite, but they're probably not going to give us Spellstutter Sprite. People already talked about Abigail, the bird student. This turns off Badgermole, right? Chat, this card's kind of nutty. Do we just want to hold up Aven Mind Sensor? I think so. If he wants to try and tutor for something. Or do we want to play Archon? We'll just hold up Mind Sensor. But Chithkin might be relatively okay. What I really enjoy is that they are using some more interesting... We get to kill his Badgermole, right? Hell yeah. Okay, chat. Clarion Conqueror is a nutty card. Just to let everyone know. Do we want Hushbringer? I think so. I think we're going to get rid of the Phantoms here because they're not doing much. I think we want to bring in some extra hate. Do I want to bring in Rest in Peace? Whoa. Chat, why is this doing this? Oh, chat, they all do that. What? Oh, are those his sleeves? What are these what? Since when did they do that? Chat, these are kind of cool. I think we'll bring in a needle. We can get rid of the Mana Tithe. Judges for Millionaires probably not that great here either. Maybe we bring in like a Charm and like an Interrupter over the Redains. Let's try something like that. I like that there's the new Merfolk that combos with Splinter Twin. That was the entire cosmetic budget, by the way. Rise the Evermore is pretty cool. This card's kind of interesting. I know it's rather simple too. A 2-mana blink that also makes a 1/1 shapeshifter that with changeling for tribal strategies. We're gonna keep this hand. We have Ghost Order plus Mind Sensor plus removal. I mean, obviously it sucks if he turned ones. Yeah, turn one's a Hierarch. But we'll play a Signet. I often like the simple cards that just like add something to random archetypes, you know? Like I was saying before, a lot of these have some really cool creature types. Like Hexing Squelcher is a Sorcerer, Champion of the Weird's a Berserker, Dawnhand Dissident is a Warlock, Tribal Warlocks coming in win. Alright, he finds a Young Wolf. I think we're just gonna play the second Signet and swing. I'm just gonna path his Young Wolf. Probably not the best choice with a Shieldred in his hand, but he's gonna play it either way. We haven't played against Yawgmoth in a while. I would like to find my Clarion Conqueror, please. Or my Thraben Charms. Should we just hold on to this Interrupter? Okay, White Source is pretty good. Or do we want to Archon him? I think we'll Archon him. We can start competing a little bit if we can get these Signets up and running. But we're still in a bit of a tough spot. They'll be up and going next turn. We can Ghost Order Mind Sensor him. Might have been more correct to hold up the Interrupter. But we'll see. Oh, chat. My body hurts. The new Oko is, okay, so he's going for... Chat, we were punished. I was punished. I should have held up the Mind Sensor. Could have stopped his search. Good news is, we'll see if he just tries to kill both our Signets here. Which he does. But we got punished very hard. Let's draw a card. Fragments. I think we kind of have to fire that off, right? And we'll hold on to both of these. We find him a Grist. Interesting. Don't like that at all. Chat, we are spinning our opponent into Nutter Butters today, huh? Mills a Fatal Push. Abrupt Decays. Let's Interrupter that. See what he does. We can at least kill the Grist. We find second Ghost Quarter. Interesting. We're not having a good time here, chat. Should I double Ghost Quarter my opponent? That's what I'm going to do. Because it feels good. We're at 9. You think he has a basic in his top 4? Fuck! Momir completed in record time. I don't think I've played a single game of Momir. Chat, this man had 2 basics in his tops. Oh my god. Alright, we're dead. He's got a full hand of cards. We were punished for playing poorly. I think Hushbringer's... Maybe Hushbringer isn't as good as I want it to be. It's not an enjoyable experience. I'm sorry, Brave. I apologize. I gotta add a few decks to the Jank Tank at some point. Alright, chat. On the play. Here we go. Fucking Momo. Chat, we're keeping the old triple Momo. You can't stop me. I never said we were here to win games. I said we were here to play games. And god damn it, I'm gonna play some games. Turn off my old Momo. Maybe he'll Badger Mole and it won't do anything and we'll feel good about ourselves. And we'll find a land. Okay, we won't find a land, but we just can remove everything known to man. I like this game. 2 mana. Kill our... Oh my god, he's incredible, chat. He's playing cards we've never even played before. 3 mana. Into a Badgermole Cub. In response. Doesn't really matter what we do. So let's Path to Exile Badgermole Cub and give him another land. That Lava Leaper card is cool. It's like Mana Flare on a 4/4 body with haste. That's pretty cool, chat. Can I have a land, please? Just one. Just one land. That's not a land. We can fragment it, though. Zoom. Chat, should I have kept the triple Momo? The answer is no. We should not have kept triple Momo. Opponent has 4 mana up into a Shieldred. Hell yeah, opponent. That's a good draw. Can I just... I'm just trying to play this. And swing for 2, and then we'll fragment the Shieldred next turn. But that at least turns off both his Overgrown Tombs. Or both his Earth-Bended lands. Is that an actual good card, though? Momo? It lets us play Clarion Conqueror for 2 mana on turn 2. I'd say that's pretty neat. Do you hate me, Praven? Do you hate everything I stand for? Are we gonna get Abrupt Decayed? Are we gonna get Abrupt Decayed, chat? Is it happening? Oh. No, probably not. It's probably not a good card. Chat, we're gonna let's see what we draw first. Okay, I'll take that. Let's fragment the Shieldred because it's annoying and we hate it. Finds a halfling. Let's play MacD and let's just start swinging our asses off. That's what we like to do. Chat, remember when we beat Blue-White High Noon? That was so cool of us. 6. 6 what? That's what I say, chat. 6 what? Alright. I'm tempted to... Thraven Charm and Exile, but I'm not sure what I want to do. Opponent's just going to keep making stuff. We can play second Momo. That 6 also has Reach, which is kind of annoying. So it's also kind of relevant. I guess we just, yeah. Let's deal 4 to 6. Kill it. I think I'd rather lose the MacD if he wants to keep swinging with Hapatra. He plays... Oh, well, I got punished for that decision. Is this just whenever it deals damage to a player? Oh, so it doesn't really matter. I would like a land, I would like a land. Need a land, I need a little land. Chat, I need a land. That's not a land. I got a Momo, though. What do we do with this Pithy Needle? Just name Yawgmoth? Because Yawgmoth on this board sucks. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can safely swing with 2. We block the Hapatra. We take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. We have to keep 1 back. So we can swing with the Clarion. Oh no, chat. Chat, he had the Assassin's Trophy. We found our land, though. That's good. This matchup's also pretty fun. We kind of got boned and stuck on 2 lands. That's my fault for keeping all the Momos. He gets to, what, return trophy to his hands? Or Grist. He got rid of our Conqueror. Play that, sacks, wing out. He sacks, what? An Eternal Witness, maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can block 1. We go to 7. We can trade out a Death Toucher. I guess, well, we might as well block Cleopatra. Go to 2 instead. Signet off the top doesn't do anything. He's got us, boys. He's got us. This deck actually did pretty well. Momo, I mean, we played Momo before in some of those like Scam, Quantum Riddler, Nova Hellkite shells, but being able to Momo into Clarion Conqueror in this meta feels pretty hot. Archon Emiria still feels pretty good. And honestly, even Mind Sensor performed pretty well. We got to Mind Sensor people quite a lot. It does suck, like, against that Yawgmoth deck where they just, like, hit basics in their top 4. But we did get the Ghost Quarter people. We did get the Orchid Phantom people with Mind Sensor out, and it felt pretty dang good. I was hoping we'd run into, like, Scapeshift or something, and be able to flash this in and blow them out, but alas, we did not. Besides that, I think the main deck of this is just super flexible. I think Signet's pretty good as a beater. I'm almost tempted to like swap out the familiars, or like I think MacD, Rally, and Redain are your like flex spots, which is 7 cards, which is quite a lot, plus Mana Tithe, so 8. I think you could probably play like Mockingbird and then switch around your kind of flying haters of choice. I liked Redain against like Val combo, but again, we didn't run into it, so it didn't really matter too much. But I will say it's funny that we lost to Eldrazi, which was what I was specifically trying to beat. But like I said, that's a little more on me for keeping the hands I did, because this is the Jank Tank, and that's what we do here. I play poorly. But overall, it's got some game. Fragment felt fine, and Momo consistently chipping in for 2 damage every turn adds up pretty quick. So I think you could tweak this and sort of do pretty decent on the ladder. It's probably better off splashing a little bit of blue and stuff if you really want to play like Consign. But sideboard wise, Thraben Charm felt solid. Interrupter felt really solid. We never got to flash in Guardian, which kind of sucks. Hushbringer was pretty good, even though it shuts down a few of our things too. But it's pretty good against a lot of meta cards. And then, yeah, overall, I think it's just pretty simple, pretty streamlined. A lot to play around with, but like that core of Momo, Conqueror, Archon can carry you through a lot of stuff. So, we might revisit this kind of soon, actually. It was pretty fun to play. It led to some interesting back and forth games. I had a lot of fun with it. So I might tweak it a little bit, and we'll probably play it later in the week as well. But anyways, thank you for watching. That's my 2 cents, and I will catch you in the next one.